The Jazz are 8-3 and have a league-leading 6 wins. 5 of these victories have come against playoff teams from last season, including a Grizzlies sweep in a recent 2-game miniseries, one of which did not feature Jia Morant. The Jazz have handled what was supposed to be the toughest stretch of the season masterfully, winning close games in ways that they have consistently failed to do in previous seasons. This team is unlike anything we've seen from the Utah Jazz in the past. They move quickly, share the ball, play tough defense, and thrive in pressure situations. They appear to enjoy playing together and having fun. Despite losing 3-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, the Jazz have a top 10 defensive rating and a top 7 net rating of 108.2. Jazz fans around the world are excited about this new team, their recent success, and the new Jazz players. But what is the season's overall goal? Many expected a tank job for Victor Wembanyama or other top prospects in the upcoming draft, but the reality has been quite the opposite. Some Jazz fans are conflicted about watching this team win, which is an intriguing dynamic. Do the Jazz have a realistic chance of making the playoffs if they actually try to win games? The Jazz are currently projected to finish with a 44-38 record and a 67% chance of making the playoffs. This is a better projection than the Timberwolves, Clippers, and Nets, to name a few teams with lofty goals entering the season. The Jazz would be the 7th seed in the West if they won 44-38, putting them in the play-in games. 44 wins is an insane number to consider, especially since Vegas set the over-under at 24.5 before the season began. This Jazz team is far too talented to tank. After the first couple games, it was clear that getting all-star level production from Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson would be too much and too good to overcome in order to be a bottom 5 team. It's been pretty clear that the Jazz could make moves at any time, which could drastically alter the course of this season. After all of this, it's just such a strange season. Right now, the Jazz are a seriously good team. They have a good chance of making the playoffs. They could also lose 85% of their remaining games if they trade 3 players tomorrow. It's just difficult to tell what this team is trying to accomplish right now. For the time being, it may be best to just enjoy the games as they are. Now, you can watch this video to know how good is Lauri Markkanen actually.